hey, this is fair. I don't want to see this again. We take that feedback. You can leverage us as leaders to be able to come up to us and tell us, hey, this program is not what I expected, or here's some things that I would like to see. We'll take that feedback back, and then we'll be able to sit there and make adjustments. There are some programming that people said at PDC they didn't like. We fixed it for the Technical Professionals Conference. So we want to hear your feedback so we can make the necessary adjustments. So by the time that you see us again, or we appear at a virtual setting, then the adjustments will be made. Does that answer your question? Okay.
All right, and with that, we are on time. Jasmine, thank you for your time. All right. And you continue to put those programs on. I know you're running to your next one. So, all right. Okay. Put the firefighters back here, but we will keep this going. All right, everyone having a good time? Checking in? Yes? Yes? All right. So with that, we will move on to our next candidate. So let's welcome Valerie, and this is our candidate for our National Technical Excellence Chair.
All right. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I have to move around. So good evening, everyone, or afternoon. Sorry, I'm wearing many hats. So if I offended you today, apologies. Had to do a job. Yeah, had to do a CPC job. But I currently serve as your National Professional Technical Excellence Chairperson. I like to say my job is to manage the SIGs. So we currently have 12 SIGs. Not all of them are active, but my job is to make sure that they are providing quality programming for our members. If you look at the membership of all 12 of our SIGs, it's about 13,000 members, with 90% of that being a makeup of our collegiate students. As my counterpart, and she's not my counterpart, but currently, my program's teammate said she has no changes, but I have changes. So I have been in NSBE programming on the professional side since 2008, started off as the National Alumni Programs Chair and was actually the first National Professional Programs Chair for the society. My background is programming, and I understand that it's the backbone of who we are as an organization. And I harp a lot on what type of quality programming we are offering. One of the questions we always get is, what are the SIGs doing? What are the SIGs doing? Who are the SIGs? Who are the SIGs? We do a lot, but this year, over the past 2 years, I realized that we are not visual. We don't communicate a lot. You will always say, what you know what's going on with aerospace, everybody can raise their hand. If I ask you, do you know what's going on with healthcare, you can raise your hand. If I say energy, transportation, or many others, your hands will go down and say, hey, I may not even know that we have that particular SIG. And so what I want to work on over the next term is making sure that we're offering you all quality programming. The things that we have been doing over the past couple of years is focusing a lot on partnerships. Partnerships are great, but again, I want to be able to offer you. We created the SIGs in order to provide a space in a certain entity, whether it's a business, industry, or demographic. We wanted to provide a space for you to go and learn a little bit more about that industry or be able to contribute to that industry a little bit better. We're not doing that. What we're doing, we're creating a whole bunch of partnerships that y'all don't even know about, and that's not important. Now, I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you. SIG directors don't agree with that. They feel as though their focus should be on partnerships. But I say again, we're in the program zone. So there's nothing wrong with us focusing on partnerships, but we need to make sure we focus on providing you partnerships. So how many of you all in the room have actually participated in a SIG programming this year? And what SIG was that? What SIG was that? What SIG was that?
That's the one.
All right. So again, I keep getting the same ones, but we have 12 SIGs. We also have a few inactive SIGs, and we want to make sure that we get those SIGs back inactive. Please note, we have some dynamic directors. We'll never take anything away from them. It's that they're very new, and sometimes coming into an organization, when you have an industry mindset, it's like, I'm treated like an industry, treated like a business. I'm like, hey, this is a student-run organization. So we need to make sure that we provide programs. But what I do ask for my professionals is that you all let us know the type of programming from a SIG perspective that you would like as well. Because right now the students pull us, I just got to leave in the National Candidate Forum. Everybody want to do something with SIGs. Every last one of them got six on their agenda. I'm like, oh, okay, great. We get pulled in 6 different directions when you're looking at our membership from a regional perspective, but I want to also make sure that we are servicing the need first and foremost of our professionals. So with that said, I look forward for running another 2 years serving another 2 years as your professional technical excellence chairperson, and with your support, we can get back on that track of making sure that we're providing quality programming through our special interest group. Thank you.
Questions? Here's an internal clock. That was exactly 5 minutes. So we appreciate that. All right, so yes, time for questions, and we have 10 minutes for questions for this candidate as well. And she also is busy, as you can see by her jersey, and we'll release her after the. We are going for zero incidents in this meeting, especially with our hidden figure. Okay, so once again, delegates here in the middle, and then on the right, my right, your left, if you have questions and you're not a delegate, we'll have you lined up here. All right, Kevin Johnson.
All right, let's make sure this mic is working. Oh, looks like it is. All right. Good afternoon, your favorite data nerd here. I'm here to ask about professional engineering certifications. More specifically, I would like to know if you have any plans towards increasing us getting our PE credits for coming to these meetings, because that's how we can get more of our corporate people to sponsor us.
So I'm glad that you said that. So I'm actually working with Jasmine, our talent development chair, on making sure that we're able to get PE credits for attending conferences, for attending whether it's annual convention or PDC, probably can't offer that, FRC, but definitely for PDC and annual convention. I think in the beginning, we did a lot of focus on just certain certifications without just forgetting about those professional certifications or those